Welcome to SA Rugby Legends TV. Yes folks, it's the 10's again at the Hamilton's Rugby Club right here in Cape Town to kickstart the rugby year in South Africa. Welcome to the takealot.com Cape Town 10's.
Over 100 odd teams, plenty of familiar faces. The internationals team this year includes All Black legend Christian Cullen making his debut alongside some very strong players who'll provide some fierce competition for the SA Rugby Legends this year. Lots of great rugby to be played, lots of fun to be had. Let's take on another terrific tournament here in Cape Town at the Takealot Cape Town 10's.
The opening evening was filled with lots of cheer, and the players and fans got the opportunity to meet some of the local and international rugby players and legends who would be doing battle on the main field over the next 2 days. A number of players were auctioned for charity as a gesture of goodwill, and the funds were donated to the 10's official 2015 charity, the Chris Berger Petra Jackson Players Fund. The South African rugby legends and Bob's international team would face tough opposition to make it through the pool stages.
Well, although I'm playing for the international legends, I don't feel like an international player. Was a bit rusty, but an amazing outing and wonderful to be with all the guys and old teammates and guys who I played against.
Yeah, I've been to Hong Kong 10's and the Dubai 10's, but walking around today, it's another level. So I'm not sure about my rugby skills anymore, but we'll see. I mean, it looks like a bit of fun, so we'll see how it goes. I guess when I was coming through, I was pretty lucky. I had guys like Jonah and Tana and Alain Maramir who I guess were on the same wavelength and like to use the ball. And I guess playing for Wellington, and we always struggled to get the ball, so when we got it, we wanted to use it. And you know, my background is playing sevens rugby, so that is running with the ball and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I mean, to me, it's humbling when people sort of talk back about your career and they love to watch you play rugby, and you know, and that makes me feel good because you want to make people happy when they come and watch you play.
How was life after rugby?
I've got a restaurant bar in Wellington. I've got a few other little businesses. I've got four young kids at home, so I spend a lot of time at home, and you know, school drop-offs and all that sort of stuff. So I'm enjoying that, and yeah, I love playing golf. Still get around to, you know, a few of these things, go up to Hong Kong and do a few things up there. And yeah, so I'm busy, but I'm not busy, if you know what I mean.
Another player had flown all the way from France to compete in the tournament.
Luckily we change every minute or every second. I haven't run for a very long time, but I mean, I'm looking forward just to I know in the beginning it's going to be, you know, the boys are going to take it easy, but at first big tackle, the guys are going to open up a bit there. What I miss a lot about rugby is, I think, and all the players can say the same, it's after the games, it's if you win a game, that feeling, if you as a team, it's a lot of thing, the adrenaline before the game. You know, you start Monday, a little bit of adrenaline, you build it up, and it's a big game the weekend, and you get in. At the moment, if you run onto the field, it's gone. You know, the adrenaline, and it's just all focus. You know, so I miss all that type of way of rugby.
You know, Bob and Flecky has done absolutely brilliantly. They've really brought the rugby community together. I've just come out of 3 months of winter down out in the UK, so not quite adjusted to the heat and the sunshine, but it's absolutely amazing to be here, and most importantly see some really old faces, and they are getting really old, but you know, just mixing it up with some of the old boys and familiar faces, and you know, it's you get back together after seeing guys, not seeing them for 15, 20 years, and it's like you never left. So it's absolutely wonderful to be here, and it's fair play to Bob and Flecky. They've done outstandingly well.
Both the SA Rugby Legends and the Sharp Internationals were steadily making their way through the knockout rounds, where they faced a number of former Springboks. It was looking very much like the two would be facing each other in the finals. Egon seconds proving his worth out wide against the Ola Ice team, who had David Barry and Tinus Delport to bolster their ranks.
It's a mixture of guys want to kill each other on the field, but off the field everybody's having a beer, and that's just how rugby works. It's about networking as well. We're all a band of brothers, but when it comes out there, but we all have a beer afterwards.
Let's have survived another Cape Town 10's. Rugby was great. 6 games in 2 days, quite hard, but had a good time with all the mates again. It was good to catch up. We played against a strong international side in the final, but all in all, we had a great time.
Just lost in the final to the international legends. They really played well. They came at us. They had a bunch of reinforcements today. Corne Krieger pitched up, and it was a good game. We had fun. And yeah, I think all in all, the 10's has been massively successful in total. And we're happy. We had a good weekend. It's been fun. As you can see me, the guys behind me are going to have a quick beer. And then we're all at home again, and we'll meet up as soon as possible.
The game gives so much to all of us. If we can give a little bit back by joining tournaments like this, bringing a team, bringing the kids, bringing your family, bringing your kids, the game gives us so much, we can all give it back, and we're delighted to be part of that.
Well, that's the end of another terrific weekend of rugby in Cape Town. Some bruised and battered bodies and some old players realising they're not quite so young anymore. But plenty of fun, the game played in the right spirit, money raised for charity, and the SA Rugby legends once again flying a very proud flag.
And what better way to end off a successful 2 days at the 10's than to go up Lion's Head, courtesy of BMW SA, on a perfect night to chill out and enjoy the last couple of rays before the closing party.